One of my favorite TikTok trends would be the and suddenly. I love it because it shows growth. It shows that you now see a certain trauma, you now see a certain mistake, and you've grown above it, and you're like, and suddenly I said this because the past me would have not said this. The past me would have not done this. The past me would have accepted this behavior. And I think it's just so cool because I've seen myself in that light because something happened to me recently. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. So grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, snuggle into your bed, and let's get this party started. Hi, welcome. My name is Jam. I am an edu lifestyle creator for girls and multi passionate, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite TikTok trends. Few days ago, I encountered a person. He said to me, "Jam, I have this chocolate I got from work, and I do not like it, so I brought it for you." And suddenly, I said, "No, I do not want it. Why would you give me something you do not like?" And that was giving Bows Badge. That was giving wow. That was giving girl. In that moment, it felt like I healed something in me. I did not know needed healing, of course. Now, I did not even think about that response of mine until a few days later, and I wondered how many times have I accepted a behavior, accepted things, accepted any other thing, right, that I did not like blindly just because it probably came with a smile and passive aggressiveness. Imagine somebody wanting to give you a wig, and when they are trying to give you the wig, and I say, I brought this wig for you. I know say you know sabi buy better wig. So instead of you to just give me the wig and say, oh, I saw this wig and I thought it would look beautiful on you. Here it is. You now have to go through the route of of reducing me just to please yourself, just to make me feel like you did me a favor before handing me over the thing you gave me. Hell nah, take it back. I do not want it. Think me as rude, think me as anything, but take that bloody thing back. One of the people that inspires me when it comes to giving and giving rightly is my brother. I know this is probably very minute, but I'm going to talk about it because it might actually tell you how presentation matters, how your words matter. Anytime my brother wants to give somebody something, money, clothes, shoes, there's a way he packages it. He'll be like, if it's money, no matter how like small the money is, it might just be 2K. He puts it in an envelope, sometimes even draw a really funny smiley face and write your name and hands it over to you. In that moment, you feel very special. You feel respected. You feel honored. I love it. I live for it. I can't count how many envelopes he has given me. If I was keeping them and like stocking them, I'd probably have like a lot because that is how he gives me money, and not just me, a lot of people. Like it is so cool because whenever he goes to like buy stuffs like stationaries, he would buy envelopes to tell you how serious the matter is. White envelopes. And whenever he wants to give people clothes, he washes them, irons it, or if it's shoes, clean it, fix it up if it needs any fixing. Whenever he hands or when he hands over that new property of yours to you, or whenever he gives you that stuff, it almost feels new. You feel respected collecting it. You do not feel like, oh, somebody just went, picked something, and threw it on your body. Do you understand what I'm saying? People are passive aggressive in their giving to you as well. Just like in relationships, it happens a lot of time in relationships when people do you wrong and they'll try to gaslight you into thinking they did not do anything wrong. As a matter of fact, you did something wrong. But today, I don't even want to talk about relationship people because, like, I'm talking about us. Okay, I want you to sit down and think about all of the people who have acted stupidly to and around you, and you just let it go just because, I mean, Not just let it go, you just accept the behavior just because it came with a smile, just because it came with your name. I'll tell you this for a fact. When something does not seem right, don't try to make it right. Accept that it is wrong. In accepting that it is wrong and you do not accept it, you heal your inner child. I think that's just the simplest thing I've just like realized. When I said no, I don't want that young man, it was just like so good because it shows that as I go into the world, into like dating or relationship, I can stand and be like, you know what, this behavior you are bringing to my table, no matter what you use to surround it, no matter the gold you try to use to surround it, this behavior, I see it and I do not accept it. Mwah, boy, bye. Just boy, bye. Heal your inner child every single time. Validate your inner child every single time. You know that moment when you do not like beans, right? Let's say you don't like beans, but then your mommy will now go and grind it. Maybe she grinds it into a pudding and give it to you. Beans is still beans. You will still eat it, and if you have to purge, you'll still purge. You know, but when you say, me, I don't want beans, and even when they blend it for you, you be like, this is still beans. I don't want it. Period. If somebody buys you something and instead of them to say, oh my God, I thought about you and I thought to give you this, and then they're going like this, I don't think you should accept it. I don't think you should accept it. When you receive things of low intent or not pure intent, you lower your standards for yourself a lot of time because how you treat yourself, how you see yourself, how you validate yourself shows how people validate you, show what people give you. I want to bet that if that guy wants to give me something, if he decides to ever give me something again, he would come with a good presentation than that bullshit he pulled. That's for facts. So I did not just do it for myself in the present. I did it for myself from the past and I did it for myself in the future. Going forward, I would be able to say no to experiences that do not serve me. I'll be able to say no to people who do not serve me. I'll be able to say no to passive aggressiveness. If you're not coming correct, don't come at all. Period. This is just a quick PSA, my darlings, that you are capable of working out of things that do not serve you. Don't try to belittle things that matters to you just because. Fill in the gap. Just because da. Fill in the gap. Whenever you try to do something that do not align with your code of conduct, your regulations, your rules, your standards, that just because feel it. Just because he said it with a smile. Just because he brought it in the morning. Because people, that is how you excuse people doing the barest minimum for you, like all the damn time, whereby your only answer all the time is just because. Feel it. I accepted this just because. I did just because. Your just because should become and suddenly. And suddenly I said no because I don't like it. And suddenly I said no, I don't want to go to the games because I do not like football. And suddenly I said no, you did not buy this for me. You bought it for another person and they did not accept it and you think I would accept it. No, think about it like that. Think about it like that. Like think about it like that. That is why when people, especially men, when they do so many things for you, don't be too. You did this. You did this. Imagine he did this for another person, and then she did not want it, and then he thought, "Who could I give it to?" And he thought about you.
You lied to me just to get back to that other woman.
Don't you understand? You're the other woman.
No, you're married to me. She's the other
Think
woman.
about it so much that it sinks into your head, and your standards go off the roof. Okay. Anyways, thank you for staying down and watching this video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next vlog.